Hello, hello, hello. So, in today's topic, we are going to speak a little bit about resistance and support, and I'm going to walk you guys through the step of how to identify it. This is very, very, very important to this lesson. All right, so pay attention. Anything you don't understand, go over the video multiple times because you need to know how to mark up resistance and support to trade ICC or to trade whichever method you guys want to trade. So let's get into this topic, and we're going to go over to the charts and we're going to practice how to mark up the resistance and support, right? So we're going to start off with support. I put it in green because it identifies buyers are the one that goes to support and sellers are the one that sells from resistance. Okay? So support is the floor. It coming like support is like floor, right? So price comes down. So you have price coming down. So support is like price going down, right? And when you reach a level, when you reach this level and then it starts to go back up, right at this level, we would call that a support. All right. So when price is going down and when you reach this level, it's unable to break. When you reach this red line, it's unable to break and go any further. That level that the candlesticks are unable to pass, or that price mark that the candlesticks are unable to pass, we call that support. It means that buyers are strong there, and the easiest way to remember is that support equal the price stop fall or the candlestick stop fall. It can't go no further. It bulk is stuck. You bounce a ball on the floor, what it go do? It go bounce right back up. So you bounce a ball, when you hit the floor, it go bounce back up in your hand, right? So right there, so it's support. So nothing too crazy. So I hope you guys understand that. And as I have an example right here. All right, so support, you have price, it comes down here and then it reached this level, it bounce, unable to break, and then it starts going back up. And that's just exactly what supports do. Like it's unable to break a previous level. And let me not even go in there as yet. But just know support, when you reach the level, it bunks back up. All right. So the next one is resistance, which come in like ceiling. So resistance is like ceiling. Price goes up, hit resistance, and then it come down. So price I go up in the sky. Whenever I reach a specific level, you see this happen, and then it unable to pass that specific price point, so price drop back. That is what a resistance is. So resistance is the price that going higher and higher, and the support is the price that going lower. All right, so let me draw it in here better so you can understand. So let me draw it better here. All right, so resistance, let us draw it. So price is going up from the support, right? When price reach this level, it start to consolidate and then price start to drop back. Price was unable to break right here, this level, this line, and we call that a resistance line. All right, even here, let me show you guys right here. So right here is a resistance, 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 resistance. Because every time price reach this level, it bounce off, then it breaks out, reach another level of resistance, bounce off, reach another level of resistance, bounce back. So I hope y'all getting the point. And we have resistance here again. We have resistance here and here. All right, and if I should go back to this one, this is support, right? You reach that level, bounce back up, reach that level, go 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 back up. And this is where support is, and right down here now is where the resistance is. So resistance always is at the top and support is always at the bottom. However, when a resistance is broken, it becomes a support. So when a resistance is broken, so when this is broken, a resistance line is broken, it becomes a new support. So it was a resistance right here. When it broke, it's now a what? It now become a support. So we have a resistance unable to go any further, come down. Once it's broke right here and go up, it's now a support. Same thing here, resist, come down, because price was unable to go up further. When it come down to the level, or if it ever come down to the level, support. So resistance, when resistance or support is broken. So when resistance is broken, it becomes a support. When support is broken, it becomes a resistance. Let us go over to the chart to explain this a bit. We're going to practice to mark up our supports, right? And remember, supports are like floors. So this is a support, and if you drag it, it was once a resistance also. See? Right here was a resistance, because see, price come to the level right here, it bounce back. And remember, when price goes up and bounce off, it is a resistance, right? So when price reach to this level, when price reach to a level and bounce, it's a resistance. However, the resistance breaks, right, and become a support. See, it's now a support. It's now a support because price is unable to break and go any lower, right? And this is how the market is. So we have another support right here. We have a support right there. We have support right here. We have support right here. And if we drag this across, it's a long area of supports. So we have price bouncing. We have the ball. So let's call price a ball, right? So we have the ball in our hand, and we have it bouncing up and down, and price is unable to break, and we can drag it all the way across here. You see? And I'm talking about the candlestick closure now. So as you can see, wicks, no candlestick closure was unable to break until price breaks over this level right here. And guess what? It is now, once price breaks this level, this now becomes a resistance. See, it was a support, a floor, bouncing the ball, it breaks through it, it is now a resistance. So support sometimes have 3 or more touches, and this is really important because we need to know how to draw up the support in order to know where the indication is. So in my term, as I would just say, support is where the candlestick unable to break, and once the candlestick breaks through the level of support or resistance, it indicates. So as support or resistance, you need 3 or more touches of candlestick, or maybe just one. But if you drag it across, it should be able to give you more than one, just like this right here. You drag it across, you see that there was other areas where it was once resistance, price was one resistance, and then it becomes a support. Right here too, price was once resistance, then it becomes a support. Price was one resistance because price was going, when you reach this level, it bunks down, then it breaks, become a support, continued up. Same here. Price was a support. When it breaks, it now becomes a resistance. You getting it? So let us practice to draw this up. Right here again, we have couple candlestick touches, strong level of support. Right here, strong level of support. Right here, still a strong level of support. You get it, right? You guys getting it. So once we are able to draw up this and drag it across where there is more than one level, then you know that that area is a strong level of support. So let's go over to the resistance part now. Let me put this in green. All right, resistance. If I should drag this box across, right, where the candlestick closes, how many candlestick touch this level? Come, let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a strong level of resistance, right? So as you can see, when price is at this level, right, price was unable to break and go any higher, and we call resistance ceiling. And once price is unable to break and go any higher, then you know that price is going to reverse, right, and reverse and go to the support. So we can draw support right here, put this in red, and then we know that, okay, once price break above this level right here, we're going to have an indication, correction, continuation. But let's not get into that because I don't want to confuse them. So let us practice the job resistance now. Resistance, look, more than one candlestick touches. Resist, price resisting. Right here, resistance. And guys, not because you don't see the candlestick go all the way up and then like you don't see the candlestick go all the way up and then come down, that doesn't mean here so is not a level of resistance and support right here. Because you see a sell candlestick, the one in white, then the one is blue would be the buy, right? So it basically touched this level, buy back up, and then sell back down into this level, which was a support, now become a resistance. So you see a support, because price coming to this level, bounce off a hit. When price break through this level, it's now a resistance, because price now tap into this level. When price tap into this level, it's unable to go higher, so it bounce back down. And I can continue and mark up over and over and over again. So just practice. All right, let me mark up some more resistance. Right over here, strong area of resistance. We have a lot of candlestick touches in this level. Underneath the bottom right here, see it was once resistance becomes support. And I feel like the strongest levels are when resistance become a support or support becomes a resistance, like right here. Look, price goes up, price come up, bounce down. So this was resisting. But buyers are so strong here. Buyers break the price up and then you reach a strong levels of seller price. Sellers push the price down into the support. Buyers push the price up. Sellers push the price down. Buyers push the price up. And it indicates price continues to go higher. And guys, remember, we do not trade consolidation. So this part right here, even though this is on the daily, we would trade it. But initially, if this was on the smaller time frame, we would not trade this part, okay? So as you can see, support, more than one candlestick touches. A valid support for me is more than one candlestick touches. Like you would want three or more. 3 or more candlestick touches for resistance, for support and resistance. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this breakout 5. For the support, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the breakout. So I hope you all understand this this part of the lesson about resistance and support. The next one we're going to move on to is indication, the strategy that y'all been waiting on. So next one we're going to move on is indication. I hope you guys understand what support and resistance is. And yeah, we're going to move on to the next topic. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys, and your assignment for this video is to go on the chart, practice how to mark up resistance and support. And if you guys don't fully understand this video, do some external education, Google, ChatGPT, YouTube, go on other people's Instagram page and find out how to job your resistance and support. This is not that difficult, and I think I tried my best in explaining this as best as possible. So go ahead, make sure you're not doing the homework, go up on the chart and practice what I just taught. And yeah, learn for job on the resistance and support, because we need it to identify the levels where indications are going to happen. So thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for the next lesson, which will be on indication.